Previously on Empyrion Galactic Survival. Ningu's orbit locked. Setting course. Course locked in. Engage warp in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we are in the planet's atmosphere. I suppose it's time to start searching for resources. I put this there. We can fill this up. Next episode, we're going to probably start mining some ore. I'm thinking I'm going to come to just this, to the closest neodymium and sathium deposits and just get some neodymium and sathium, like a little bit of each, like maybe 500 of each. Welcome back, everybody, to KnowItAllDM Entertainment. I'm KnowItAllDM. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing great, hanging out, playing Empyrion Galactic Survival. And now you're going to say, but this isn't Star Salvage. No, it's not. No, it's not, because this is my single-player playthrough of OmicronEmpyrion. Yay! We're back! In any case, yes, we are back playing this. Because I didn't want to abandon this playthrough. I just wanted to, you know, take a little break for a bit, do a few other things, and now we're back. And we are going to be continuing our little trek on Ningus for the time being. Last episode, we set down our auto miner over here on this nearby neodymium large deposit close to this really friendly Polaris outpost here. And we just looked around the planet, found a whole lot of things. And so what we are planning on doing, we are going to put another auto miner down up here on this sathium deposit, but we don't have another auto miner right now at the moment. So my plan for right now is to come to this neodymium deposit, get a bit of neodymium, come to that sathium deposit, get a bit of sathium, and then head back to Omicron. Because for those of you who are just joining us and haven't watched the entire series, why not? We started over here at Omicron and we explored a little bit of Astis, then came over here and just bypassed Akua straight to Ningus. And yeah, the main reason is because we needed neodymium and sathium. That's why we're over here. So we are going to get in our little I.P.E.X. Explorer. Yes, Fragalot, I know you wanted me to name this like the dog bone or something like that, or I don't know. I'm not going to name it something silly like that. No, I would never do that. What was your exact suggestion again? Because you were the only one who suggested anything at all. Dog biscuit. That's what you said. So we are going to call this the ARV dog biscuit. Just because. Okay. And we're going to head right up to this neodymium deposit here. And yeah, let's see. We should turn flight systems on, lift up, and that's off this direction over here. Now we also have the drone base pinged because eventually we may want to, oh, I need to put the auto cruise on. Eventually, I may want to head over to the drone base, like when we come back to this planet. But for the time being, we're just going to leave it as it is. I'm hoping that we don't get a visit by the patrol vessel, because I'm pretty sure Ningus has a patrol vessel. But I'm just going to go on down here. Ooh, there is a... Okay, there is a drone. Let's not get shot up by the drone. Let's hit the high ground up here and see if we can take it out with our handheld weaponry. While we're up here, we might as well gather up some of this pentaxid that's just pleasantly hanging out. Okay, let's just turn flight systems off. Okay, let it level out. And then that drone's just going to pop over that wall, isn't it? Hey, there. Okay. Make sure our sniper is reloaded. Now, neodymium deposit. Okay. Parked a little further away than I had to, but I didn't want. I wanted to make absolutely sure this thing did not get shot up. Let's just ride the bike out a little further here, shall we? I don't know where he disappeared to. I see him on the radar, though. Ah, there he is. Okay, he sees me. Oh, that was a plasma drone. Alright, we can head back up to our dog biscuit and go down and mine up some neodymium. Alright, let's come out here and see what this drone has for us today. Oh, a little bit of plasma, a little bit of mecha parts. Keep missing. There, I hit him. I'm gonna have to start ignoring golems eventually. Hi, spiders. Bye, spiders. I'll go grab that in a bit. Really? Really? Anyone else? I mean, I love spider steaks, so I am not worrying about if you guys come after me. No? No? Oh, you want some? Okay. Let me come over here and grab my motorbike. And we'll just come back over here and start neodymium mining. Alright, I think I'm gonna do this by hanging out right inside here, and there we go. Go on in. There we go. Okay, why not have a drill? I could have swore I had a drill. Container controller. Drill! There you go. Alright, resource drill. There we go. And is neodymium not? No, neodymium is not the little things. It is this brown stuff. So neodymium is not subsurface rocks. It is, which is good to know. It is, what do you call it? A deposit like this, which means that it'll be ideal for a subterranean hover vessel to go after. One of my SOVs would probably have a field day with this. Just eat it up. Okay. Oh, inventory full. That is because I did not do the smart thing and connect to here to actually. But Oh, it is full. That's weird. Okay. Let us... No, let's connect to this one. We'll put this in here. Okay. What about that one? No, let's connect to this one. I know it's the output, but I did want to get at least a couple hundred neodymium ores. And because we do need some sathium as well. Okay, so now we've got 78 in there. We've got 150 in there. That's good for now. Actually, let me pop this on here, and we'll just leave it like that because we're not going to mine the whole thing out. And then for this sathium deposit, let me take off the remove on approach so that we can do that as well. I'll go hit the auto miner just before we leave, but in the meantime, I'm going to come over here, grab a little bit of sathium. I'm looking for about 200 sathium as well, which should be fine for this thing, and then we'll head back home to Omicron. Alright, it looks like there's a large drone over top this one as well. This one's got a large drone rather than a regular drone. So I'm gonna hang out right over here for the moment. Okay, now there was a golem. I don't know right where it is. Sathium this way. There's the golem. Okay, I'm wondering if this is a large plasma drone or a large minigun drone. It looks like a large plasma drone to me. No, it is a minigun drone. Okay. So we'll come on over here. It ought to be coming towards me soon. I can see it on the radar. It can see me. I don't know if it's just patrolling this direction or if it actually no, it definitely actually sees me. Okay. These things are a little tough. Good thing I'm wearing heavy armor. As long as I stay underneath it, I should be okay now. And there she blows. All right. Got another golem over this direction. That's right. Come on towards me. I'm not scared of you! I'm scared of getting ambushed by a second. Okay, good thing I have bandages. Sheesh, I did not see that second golem. Okay, mini bike time. Okay, on the way back to the dog biscuit. Okay, I'll just grab those because they're literally right next to the ship. Okay, Grab the refined pentaxid. Don't have room for any of this stuff. I don't need that in there. Maybe I can put a little of that in there. Okay. Well, all this other stuff that I have is just extra stuff anyway. We'll just throw it in here for now. This goes in here. I'll hold on to those and put those in my, Hawk, I think, may have? I don't know. I think Hawk just has rockets. Okay. Flight systems activated. Alright. Head on over to this Sathium mine. Okay. And I'm just going to ignore any more golems we find because we are running a little low on weight. So, okay. I'm gonna try to get around 200 Sathium. Oh, hi! Yes! Yes, you're just a white slime. So as I was saying, we're just going to try to get about 200 Sathium ore. Oh, it's right here. We'll try to get as much as we can, probably. I might want to get like 500 because I can use more Sathium than Neodymium at the moment. Let me see. I want to go ahead and link to this so that we can get as much as we can. I like the texture for Sathium. It's really nice. I think they also did at one point have subsurface rocks for Sathium, but for some reason it wasn't showing them, and you would get these type of deposits anyway with a generic texture for both Sathium and Neodymium, if I'm not mistaken. And so they redid the Neodymium and Sathium textures for the deposits like this, and I think it looks really, really good. So all right, how much do we have now? 278. Let's see if we can get 500 and then call it a day. Oh, okay, so that's 473. Let's delink from there. We'll just go with that. Okay. And, actually, I think I'm just going to leave the Neodymium auto miner as it is. We are quite heavy as it is. And, if I did pick it up, I would just have to carry it on my own. Is that another drone coming after us that I left just in time for? It may be, or that may be the one that I killed, I don't know. But you guys saw that on the radar, right? But in any case, we are going to head into space, and let's go ahead. Whoa. That was weird. All the blue made me look teal. Alright, lock target on Akua. Okay, heading towards Akua. Target locked. Engage in 3, 2, 1, go! Target has been achieved. New target. Omicron. Locked. Target in sights. Warp in 3, 2, 1. Here we are, back on course for Omicron. Ooh, we've had quite the adventure the last few episodes, heading out, coming around, doing things, gathering resources. We've got us a good amount of Sathium, we got a bit of Neodymium, And we have a good amount of neodymium in here as well. So I can't remember, however, what our current goal for this was. I think, let's go ARV in. I think our goal was to build a command base tier 2 right here. And I'm pretty sure this is what we were looking for to be able to get to, but I'm not entirely sure. We were either going to be building this, which requires 4 large optronic bridges. I'm pretty sure that's what we were going to build, is the command base, because that would allow us to go around the sector and do a lot more useful things. So, ooh, I see some space drones. Space drones is around that. That's the Xerox repair yard. That's a the enemy base, enemy drone base, I believe. What we got over there? Okay. Oh, look, it's a freighter. Or is that a carrier? I think that's... No, that, if I'm not mistaken, is one of the freighters we may have utilized in the past, the Luxembourg. From this angle, I can't be positive, but I think that's the Luxembourg. And we captured that. Captain Adonis and Zanfin GMR and I captured the Luxembourg and rebuilt it. We basically blueprinted it and took all the parts, threw it in the blueprint factory, and spawned ourselves a Luxembourg. But yeah, okay, so it appears our command center is this direction. We're not too far from it, just 4 meters. I did not mean to press the K button. Okay, so we're gonna head on home. We're going to land at our base, and then we're gonna see what else we need to do to go ahead, and I think we need to get this command base online. In order to get the command base online, we are going to need the foundry. So I'm just going to do this, and we'll see what we can do about getting the foundry online. All right, we're coming in for a landing on our starport here. We are a bit heavy, but we have made it home. And here we are. Docked. Flight systems off. I'm going to leave the power running for now until we can... Oh, I need oxygen. Yes, oxygen is good to breathe. I forgot to put my helmet back on because Dingoose had oxygen. Okay, so let's get to our relay position. Ow. I forgot I did not have my jetpack on. Why was my jetpack off? I don't know. Now we are within relay position. I'm thinking about like putting a little structure here, like a small, I don't know, something I could stand on. But let's first put this into here. And then the dog biscuit, transfer all this over. I'll leave that on you for now. In fact, I will end up moving you to the other thing, main cargo. Everything from here should be able to just go clink. Okay. Now that we have that, we'll go back, dog biscuit, container controller. We'll put this over there. Okay. I'm glad I didn't have to use these. That would have been awkward not having them in my inventory. So let's go player, container controller. I'm not doing any mining right now. Let's go barracks, closet, command center, ammo box. Yes, that's where that needs to go. Then dog biscuit. Put that combined with those. Wait, I've got a laser rifle in here, so let's do that way. Okay. Player. I can move those over to there. Okay. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. And then let's see if I do the... Where is my hawk? There it is. Yeah, it's got that. So let's go ahead and just move that over to there. Okay. Now that we have all the things we may need, I'm going to take a minute and try to remember exactly what we were going to use all this neodymium and sathium for. I'm pretty sure it had something to do with the foundry building for the command base. Alright, I just got a message saying that we are being attacked by Xerax. So I don't know where these Xerax will be coming from. Let's go ahead and activate our turrets and weapons just in case. But it's coming from this direction. Let's see. Is this going to be a bunch of drones? Yeah, it appears to be a drone attack. So let's see if we can head them off over here. And if I can take out at least one of these rocket drones before it can get off a rocket. Okay. Very good, very good. And I don't think that anything took any damage because I'm pretty sure the only rocket strike was aimed at me out here. So, very good, very good. I might end up putting a minigun turret out somewhere, a minigun group of turrets. Okay. So, now that we have all of this stuff in here, I do have 2 auto miner cores. What was the problem building auto miners? Nothing. Viscosium alloy. I can make 1 tier 2 auto miner. Let's go see if that will, and everything is on solar right now, but let's flip that. Okay, and let's see, can I make a second one? Or will that, I should be able to make a second one, it looks like. So let's get those going, see if I can make 2 auto miners. Because I do have a decent amount of Zescosium in a restroom. I think I got a little extra of that from the other place. And then let's see, what else does it need? It just needs capacitor devices, power coils, and Zescosium alloy. Which... 1 blink. Okay. So we might not be able to make this second one. That's fine. And the downfall of that is power coils. So it'd be Zascosium, I would assume. But we can make a tier 1 auto miner device. We'll have a tier 1 and a tier 2. And we can actually go back to Ningu's and put this tier 2 auto miner on a Sathium deposit. Okay. So let's go ahead. I do believe we are working towards the command base. So, oh, I can put this, which we got off those, in here. Interestingly enough, does that allow us? Not quite. Not quite. Okay. Because if I make the Zascosium alloy, I won't be able to make the power coils. That's why. Okay. We'll just deal with the tier 1 and this tier 2. I'll go ahead and put these on the dog biscuit. Dog biscuit main cargo. Okay. There we go. And then you are energy. I'll put that there. I can put this in here. Okay. So what we are looking for with this, we need to build the foundry in order to spawn the command base or any capital vessel of our any small to medium capital vessel. And the command base is a medium one. I would call it a medium one. It may be considered small. I don't know. But it's a multi-purpose command base. So in any case, let's see. For the foundry, we need stone dust and a lot of it. So let's see. Stone dust. I gotta remember the fractions. 2 stone dust makes 1 cement. Well, makes, yes, 1 cement. And 1 cement makes 1 concrete block. So if I need half that amount of concrete blocks. So that's 1,250 plus 48. So let's turn you off. So how do I do this? There we go. 1,250 plus. Okay, that's all the concrete we ought to need. Silicon ingots and copper ingots. Let's go ahead and do our standard electronics for the copper. So that will be 70 plus half of 18. Half of 16 is 8, so that's 78. 79. That's... Now, that'll give us just 79 silicone, 236. Let's see. 236 minus 79 leaves us with 157 silicone remaining. That would be... $157. So that's all those. Iron is just 72. So 72. There are 2 per each of these. So half of 72 is 36. I don't know why it's not making any more. It is now. then carbon substrate is 32. And these are 2 each, so that's 16. That ought to give us everything we need for the foundry, the tier 1 foundry. Let's see, if I wanted to do a tier 2 foundry, I want everything. There we go. The tier 2 foundry requires a lot of stuff, and then the tier 3 requires even more. I don't have the Zascosium or Erestrum required for that amount of stuff. We're just going to go with the tier 1. The only difference between the tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 is the tier 2 has a, what do you call it? Has a repair bay on it, a tier 1 repair bay, and the tier 3 foundry has a tier 2 repair bay on it. So, and we can add that later. In fact, we have 2 tier 2 repair bays we can just freaking add right there. And then let's see if I can build that. Okay. Can I build a repair console? Probably not. It's going to require the Zascosium and all that stuff. So that is going to be our next major goal, probably, after we get the command base set up, is to get some Zascosium and Erestrum. The downside to the command base is that it is not, it has no combat capabilities. It's not made for combat, although it is made out of hardened steel, I believe, but it is not made for combat. So we're gonna have to spawn it, or like land on a base, throw down some defensive, what do you call them? The defense turrets, and then we'll be fine. The defense towers, there we go. And then we should be okay, just putting down a few defense towers. Oh lordy, here comes a heat wave. Okay. How close are you? You're not anywhere near close. All right, so while that's all working out, I think what I want to do is let's come over here. I really ought to switch back to my non-heavy armor, so I'm not using as much food. All right, so let's come on up in here. Now, do I have a light armor multi-multi? There we go. Light armor with 2 multi-boosts. Very nice. Now I can move a lot better. Now, I really ought to move this food over to the barracks, because this will be the dog biscuit food output, barracks food output, food fridge input, there we go. Now I can actually registry, show private, dog biscuit, power off. Okay, so if I were to go stand on any of those defense towers, we could get some more what do you call them, more drones incoming. I might actually go ahead and do that because this will allow us to get more resources from these drones. I haven't been on these getting the things from them in a while. Also, we could go all the way over to those. I'm not too worried about those. Hey, here comes one. I don't know which. It might come from this direction. We have no idea. But I might just go over there and take those apart because there's really no need for us to go back over there, I don't believe, to the Elder's Tomb. And I might just take the Elder's Tomb off of the, what do you call it? All right, so it's coming from this direction. Oh, hi. It's a troop transport. Let's go ahead. Well, that's not going to do much good. It's coming over here. I don't know how much damage that's got going. Yeah, let's come on over here. And as the... Okay, I don't think they unloaded any Xerax before they died, which is good. But all right, we're gonna leave the command center active, and we're gonna come over here and activate this turret's what do you call them, drone base attack, and see where it comes from. It's probably going to come from the opposite direction I'm facing, because it seems like that seems to be a constant, that it's always coming from the exact opposite way that I'm facing. I don't know why, but this is not the case. It's coming from, it's got 2 of those troop transports now. Well, this is going to be interesting. Let me... get into here real quick. Okay, your hot heat protection is 40. My current heat protection is 75. Okay. Well, I got them down before they unloaded any Xerax troops. That's nice. At least I know I can handle 2 troop transports at a time. Ooh, what was that? Plasma cannon, nice. Okay, now we'll deactivate the command center's weaponry, because we don't need those at the moment. Okay. I'm considering putting a switch over here to activate and deactivate the stuff, but it's not necessary because I can just do it right there. Okay, we don't really have anything for that. We've got fuel and oxygens, medicines, and a plasma cannon. Ooh. do I already have a plasma cannon? I think I do. Let's see. Here. Plasma cannon. No, I don't seem to. No, I got one right there. So just put that in there. Medicines go in the medicine cabinet. That's the first anti-radiation ointments I've gotten. So that's not bad. Okay. I think that was successful. Let's go take a look and see how our crafting stuff is going. Let's quickly switch back to that. All these are empty. Okay. All right, we've gotten those done. We've gotten all those done. I'm wondering if I ran out of stone dust. It looks like I did. Because that's not nearly what I needed of stone dust. So, I guess it's time we go find some more stone dust. Let's come on out over here. Okay. Elevate and see if we can find some salvage worthy or I guess harvest worthy rocks. First, let's come back over here, grab some oxygen real quick. Okay, command center, oxygen storage. What was it? Hold on. Why did I put it in the dog biscuit? Player. Okay. There we go. I'm going to hold one on me. Command center. Oxygen. Okay. Now let's find some resource gather worthy rocks. Alright, I've gotten 2 loads. This is the second load of crushed stone, and we're bringing it back to the command center. This should be more than enough of what we need to be able to build the what do you call it? The foundry. So let's just come on in here and over here. And let's close these. Go. Back up. And down. Okay. And we can go ahead and command center SOV. All right. So, let's just go ahead and link this. Okay. And factory. So, all we should need now is the crushed stone, and gotta do a little bit of math here because my brain ain't mathing right now. 3596 minus 704, that's that, divided by 2. We need 1,446 more of these. So 1,000 that ought to give us what we need when it comes to the crushed stone. So I'm going to sit here. I'm going to wait for this to craft up. And I'll be back when it's done.